Hello there, beautiful people. I'm back, and I'm bringing you another gameplay commentary. Only this time around, it's going to be on Fallout New Vegas, and I'm going to show you guys a little trick on how to get to New Vegas at level 1. This can be really easy if you just want to get right into the main story plot without having to go all the way around those death claws. And it's really simple, too. All you have to do is complete the quest, or the little thing with sunny smiles where you go out and shoot the things, or the little sunset sarsaparillas. Sorry about that. And then you walk inside and you just want to shoot Joe Cobb in the head. By killing Joe Cobb, every time you kill Joe Cobb, his dead body will have a stealth boy on it. And we need this stealth boy to get past the death claws. I recommend, if you want this to be a little easier on you, I would suggest tagging stealth. Sorry about that. Sneak. I would suggest tagging sneak and putting your luck to about 7 or 8. That would make this a lot easier. It's just a suggestion. It's still very doable if you don't, but All right. So after you get the stealth boy off of Joe Cobb's body, you're going to want to start heading towards Sloan, because from Sloan we can just take the road straight towards New Vegas. Now, the easiest way to get to Sloan from Good Springs is just head towards the Youngstay Memorial. And it's easy to see. You'll be able to see it here in a second. If you just look right here, there's that little cross out there. I don't know if you can see it in the horizon, but it's a giant cross. You just head towards that, and you'll get onto the road eventually. I'm going to speed it up here in a second so that way you guys don't have to watch me walking. Actually, I think I cut out some of it. But yeah, you basically just walk towards that, and then eventually you'll come up on the road. And you should come upon this bridge up here. And underneath that bridge, there's a ghoul with some, usually an energy weapon that you can take. And don't worry about the rad scorpions. They're really easy to outrun. They won't serve you a threat. Yeah. Alright, so just enjoy the clip for a little bit. This is going to probably be two parts, considering it takes a little bit of a time. And the first part will be getting to Freeside. So this is how to get to Freeside at level 1 if you want to see how to actually get into New Vegas. I'll be putting up another video in about 1 or 2 days. It shouldn't be too long. And you guys can go and check that out. I'll put in annotation as soon as I get it up, and you can just go and watch that. All right. So really the only hard part of this entire thing is when you're trying to sneak past 2 death claws that are both patrolling in the same area. But I'll show you that, and it's pretty simple. Okay. So after you get here, you'll be in Sloan. I suggest saving by the time you get here because you might die a few times until you get to just right. All right. Now, what you want to do is you just want to basically go up here on the railroad and you want to sneak. Once you get up here, you just want to sneak around. It may say caution, but don't worry. You won't get found until you get really close to them. So just follow the railroad for a little bit. And you might want to hotkey a stealth boy. I didn't show me doing that in this video, but it makes it a lot easier if you hotkey that. Just because if you do get into danger, you can throw that on and then they won't be able to get you. Alright, now I usually suggest putting on your stealth boy right when you get up to this crane. So that way you just are safe. Because there are a few. This is when you start getting into the death claws. Okay, so I think I put mine on right about here. Once I pass that peace sign is usually a good spot, but I think I go a little farther. But whatever, it's okay. So this is pretty much easy for a little bit. You just want to follow this. So, how's your day been? Has it been wonderful? I hope it has. You beautiful person. And you see there, it flashed to caution, and I put it on right there. So you can basically sneak past as far as you can until it starts going to caution or danger, and then just put that on. Makes it pretty easy. Alright, so just continue to follow this, and you basically just want to head straight for a little bit. Go past this broken down bus, and then as soon as you start going downhill, this is where it's going to get just a bit tricky, but you should be able to pull it off. No worries. It might take a few tries, but trust me, it's doable. I've done it many times. Alright, so you come up here, and there's a death claw to the left and to the right of this truck. you want to slow down. Do not try to do this while like running in sneak mode. And by running, I mean pushing the entire stick forward. You want to kind of take it to a slow walk. And now, once you get close enough, you want to try to walk when the death claws are turned around. But if you do end up walking and watch, once they discover me, here's what you want to do. You just want to sneak up here, get to about the middle of the Jeep, and if they do, you can try to get all the way past the Jeep, but usually they'll find you. And when they do find you, just don't move at all. And just let the death claw go behind the truck, and then you can just sneak past him. So watch in third person, and as soon as the death claw goes behind the truck like that, you want to take off. And you want to bolt behind this rock right here, so that way he doesn't see you automatically. And then you just want to make a bolt for this little railway station. You'll be able to see it in a second. I was checking behind me. But it's to the right of here. If you look right there, there's that building to the right. You just want to basically go over there, and then you should be safe as soon as you make it there. All right. Yeah, this building right here is the Junction 15 railway station. As soon as you get there, you'll be fine. The only thing you'll basically run into now is some fiends, but that can be easily taken out by the NCR. Alright, so once you get here, just go behind the building like I am right now, and I would definitely recommend saving. And as you see, I kind of skipped it a little bit, and now I'm speeding up the footage, and you may see a few frames skip, but I forgive me for that. I'm not using the best video editing software in the world. In fact, it's mostly the most generic software in the world, so sorry. Alright, so you basically just want to follow this. Do not go towards that barn because there are giant ants. I believe they're fire ants too, and they will beat the poopy out of you. And I want you to get there safely. I don't want you to be a smoldering puddle of ash on the pavement. Alright. So I did confront a few fiends over here, but basically if you just run up to the wall, the New Vegas wall, this little border wall thing, as long as you stick to this wall, you should be safe because there's NCR patrolling it. And as long as you didn't get any NCR infamy, which I really don't know how you could get NCR infamy if you follow this, but it should be safe. Alright, just follow this. Followed it around until you reach the NCR sharecropper farms. It shouldn't take too long. I would also take this time to recommend you guys to go and check out my new video or my older video, my first commentary. If you want to try to get a feel of what I'm all about, you can go and watch that just to get an introduction with me. It's called an awkward introduction because it is very awkward and I stumble and mumble. But I think that this commentary I'm starting to get a little bit more of a hang of it. Second commentary, I'm not stuttering anymore or as much. All right, so now we're at the sharecropper farms, and you basically just want to follow this for a little bit and then go diagonal towards the gun runners. And basically, I'm pretty sure that most of you guys will know how to get to Freeside from here, but I'm just going to stay with this for anybody who really needs some help. Okay. So once you get up here, you're just going to head across this diagonally. You should see like two lights shining up, and that's going to be where gun runners is. I recommend discovering gun runners just because it's really helpful. Like throughout the entire game, getting guns and ammunition. Alright. So after you get to gun runners, just take it around, and there's Freeside. Alright. This was part 1 of the video. I'll be making a part 2 very shortly. Thank you for watching.